Hey,
See
Charles,
ya.
it's always good to see you.
Yep.
We just talked about the best movie I've seen all year.
You like the best Christmas pageant ever.
I loved it.
That's so great to hear. Thank you.
But today we're at ChosenCon. I walked in, I'm blown away by how many people are here, how many people love the Chosen. Everyone is so nice.
Yes, yes. This is a love fest, both ways. This is our chance to thank the fans for being here and for getting us to this point, and it's their chance to thank us in person. And it's crazy.
So we are gearing up for Holy Week for season 5 of The Chosen. What can we expect? This is arguably the biggest story in the New Testament.
Yeah, I mean, this is the most important and influential week in the history of the world, and we're trying to cover all of it. We don't want to rush through it. That's why the whole season covers those 5 days leading up to the Last Supper. And so we take our time with the Last Supper. We take our time with each of the stories. That's the chosen way, is we take these Bible stories that cover just a few verses, and we go deeper. What they have been thinking. What is the response? What's the context of it? What's the historical context of it? Who are the players? Everyone's in one place. The enemies of Jesus, the fans of Jesus, the lovers of Jesus, his family, his best friends, and his biggest enemies are all together in one place for 1 week. It's explosive.
Yeah. So the Chosen Adventures, which I'm so excited about because I have 4 little kids. There's not a lot for kids in regards to great entertainment. What can we expect from this?
So you're going to have something to show to your kids, and more importantly, you're going to be able to enjoy it as well. We really took great effort to make sure that this was a show that, yes, is primarily for kids. And kids are going to, I think, get this and relate to this more than maybe the mothership show. But parents are going to enjoy this too. There's a lot of wit, there's a lot of whimsy, and there's some good biblical truth in every episode that I think families are going to be able to enjoy.
How are you going to balance some of these deep biblical truths that can be kind of somber with a children's show?
I mean, that's the thing. A children's show isn't intended to, nor is it ever going to take you all the way into the depth of the Jesus story that you're going to get as you get a little bit older. When you're young, I mean, you hear the story overall, but you're not, because you're not an adult, you can't totally identify with the pain, you can't totally identify with the suffering. And so this is still a show for kids, and so it's not like we're getting in there and trying to scare them or anything like that. It's going to be covering biblical truths, but it's designed to kind of ease them into some of these stories. It's going to engage them with scripture, and then hopefully it's going to supplement the mothership show as well.
Okay, one more question about The Chosen. Are we ever going to meet Paul? I know way down the line.
It's a really good question.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, enough said.
Yes.
Thanks, Dallas.
Thank you.
It's
Good to
always
see you.
good to see you.